All right. Hey YouTube, this is Top Deck King back with another deck. This time we have a Jeskai Yorion deck in best of one deck. I want to do this more in best of one. I have a different version that's made for best of three because best of three is more control-y and best of one's more aggro-y. So I did the best of one version first. I'm going to be testing the best of three one pretty like in a couple of days to see how that one works out. But this is the best of three. I mean, this is the best of one version, and I feel like this is probably just good for best of one. I don't think it'd be that great in best of three, but you could try it and see how it works. But I don't think it would be that great in best of three. But I don't know. I didn't test it in best of three, so. But let's get into before we get into the card makeup and why I chose one, how I chose what. Thanks everybody for supporting me. Thanks for subscribing, following me, destroying that subscribe button, destroy that thumbs up, the notification. Drop some comments down below if you try the deck, if you like the deck, if you can make the deck better. Give me all that information. Drop some comments down below. Check the description of the video because it has the portable deck list. So if you want to play this deck, you can port it easily to Arena there inside the description of the video. So let's get into the deck. So I rearranged it here. So this row is going to be our removal. So starting off with our removal, I mean, we have other removals too, but the primary removal is here. 4 caskets. We need something early here so we can take, bone crushers, annexes, and stuff like that. So we get them exiled off the field. 2 fire prophets and 3 omens. So the reason why I have it mixed here, because omen, obviously we have 2 main deck Yorions, and so we want to blink omen, but the fire prophecy is kind of there to also loot through our deck and do 3 damage. So if something can't die by 2 damage, we have the 3 damage here. That's the other reason why glass caskets in the deck, because if Omen can't kill it, Glass Casket could take it pretty much. So that's our spot removal. We have Skyclave to take care of all the permanents, 4 costs or less, creatures, enchantments, artifacts, something that might be becoming a problem. Then we could blink it with Yorion, give them a token, use Casket, take the token. So that's the synergy there. We have Prismari Command here to So Prismari Command here has an important role here because we don't use 3 of the effects pretty constant. The reason why I wanted it in the deck is obviously for the 2 damage. So against aggro decks, it could, kill something. The ability to loot my hand out and then draw some cards just in case I need either lands or removal or something like that. But then the treasure effect, so I can ramp and cast a turn 4 Goldspan or a turn 4 Yorion, or even wait 1 turn and then cast a turn 5 Dream Trawler. So that's the reason for that, on top of it being instant speed and stuff like that. And it could destroy artifacts, which kind of could matter against like Embercleave or something. Our board wipe here is 3 Doom Scars. And the reason why, obviously, Selfless Savior is a big card in the white deck, but what you're supposed to do is you have, what is this, 9 cards and then 3 Prismari commands. You have a total of 15 cards that could get rid of Selfless Savior. Then you could play Doomscar to just clear the board, and on top of that you could just play Doomscar to try to clear the board. He'll protect something, then you use the Fire Prophecy or Omen in the Forge or Casket to take the card he protected. ECDs are top curve removal that can bring back our Narset, Goldspan, Yorion, Dream Trawler. So it's our top curve. Obviously, it's not great, and that's why there's only 2 in the deck against the best of 1 meta, because there's a lot of aggro deck. So that's why there's only 2 in the deck, but I think it's still important because it could get back some of your cards that they kill or something, as well as taxing their mana and stuff like that. 1 negate. I want to put this at 2 just to be safe, because in case we run up into you will see Sultai in best of 1, but the odds of you seeing, more aggro deck are more likely. So that's why I have 1 negate. 2 Spellbinders because I like to see their hand. So this is our kind of like value kind of cards here. Spellbinders are look at their hand. Omen is to create blockers, gain life, Yorion blink, divide by 0 so we can have access to a sideboard. And on top of that, it's actually not bad of a card. It's a 3-mana kind of pseudo counter spell that gets you a card back from the sideboard. one glass pool mimic, so you can copy like a Goldspan Dragon, you could copy a Dream Trawler. I mean, you could technically copy the Skyclave or Spellbinder, but your main goal here is to copy Goldspan or Dream Trawler. And then our card engine is technically this. Our card engine here is these three cards for the most part. Omen obviously is great with Yorion. You're in the blue colors. It's the best Omen in the game, I personally. 3 Showdown on the Skalds. Since we're a tap out deck, not a control like with counter spells, that's why Showdown on the Skalds is good here because of that. 3 Narsets. It could cast pretty much every single card here and whatnot. It's a removal spell. It's an emblem, is a win condition, draw effect. Most of the time, the reason why I have it in here is the reason why I have it in here is because I use it for the minus effect to kill off creatures. Obviously, don't get it wrong. The +1 effect to gain life against aggro decks is huge. Our win conditions here are Goldspan Dragons, Yorions, Dream Trawlers. Goldspan is obviously a good way to start generating mana generation, has haste. Yorion, blink all our cards out. Dream Trawlers are main win condition because you can protect it, you know, give it hexproof and whatnot. And then we have 2 Alrund's Epiphany. I'm kind of iffy on this. For a 7 mana cost card in best of 1, you know, it's like and then Inspired Ultimatum is, you know, it's a one of. It's in Jeskai. It could be powerful. So lands, nothing special with the lands. And then, you know, the sideboard is kind of some of all the powerful cards, I guess. You can easily change these up however you want, but you know. But yeah, this is the main deck. It's a Jeskai Yorion Blink deck. It's a tap out control deck, not a hard control deck. This deck is made to be played against the aggro type of decks just because you have so much removal here. So hopefully you play a lot of aggro decks with this. If you're playing against a lot of aggro decks, this deck looks pretty solid against that. In theory, it looks solid. Well, we'll have to see how it ends up working out. So, but yeah, this is the deck intro. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the deck, the gameplay, and all that. And I'll hit me up with a subscribe and a thumbs up, and let's get it into the matches. All right, hello everyone. We're testing out a Jeskai Yorion deck. Let's see how this works out. A bunch of just value cards, pretty much. And then we gain value. Oh, Cruxa. Cruxa. I guess what could discard Apparition. Cruxa is not a problem against us because we have so much cards like these. So discarding cards is not the problem. It's going to be the... Oh, Skyclave would have been nice. Oh, we drew a Skyclave. All right. So we have double white. So we could put this one on, say, blue. And then we'll just go ahead and take the Bastion. And the next turn we can either do one of these two. We'll see what happens. That's a pretty good draw. It's a pretty darn good draw for him. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6. Okay. I could also just grab Yorion to hand. And then I could blank Skyclave, but I don't think Skyclave is living, to be honest. So I'm just going to pass here. Yeah, I don't think Skyclave lives. I think he's going to play his, what is it? Steal my creature crap. Learn. Sure, another Cruxa. Sure. What do I discard though? He's gonna sack Cruxa in response. No, because then it taps this dude down. So I can't discard the land, unfortunately, because I need that to cast this. I could discard this, but this would help me loot through cards. I guess I have to discard Seize the Spoils here. And then I can play this later down the road. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. You got it. Sure. You hit me for 4. All right, so we're gonna do draw 2, create treasure. Let's see what he does. All right, so we don't need multiple lands. So we could discard 1, maybe discard 2 lands. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6. Yep. Ooh, that's a spicy one. If it doesn't get discarded on my hand, that is. But all right, now we got the Trawler. I mean, if he makes me discard a card, unfortunately, I have to discard this. Because I could cast this. I can't cast this. So, that's the one problem. Claim to the Firstborn, yep. Yep. You can only attack with the Predator, though. Because if you attack with anything else, I can block and lifelink. This guy has lifelink. So I guess you're just going to force me to block? Sure. I mean, I'm not going to block the Skyclave here. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Pass to blockers, force you to sack it. You got it. Resolves. I take 5. Okay. Matcha. And how many cards in his graveyard? So he almost has enough. Alright, let's play this first and see what happens. He has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. 2, 4, 5. I could cast it. He could sack it, right? Give it indestructibility, but that's fine because then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So that's 10. So we're not dead. So what do I need? Let me see. We got double white, so check. I guess I need red here. Play it on red. Let's cast it to 3/3. And then I'm going to attack to gain 5. Sacrifice another creature, gains indestructible, and tap it. Oh, hold on. Because then you can sack all these. So, 1, 2. It says exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard, put 1 counter. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He could do 13 points of damage to me at the moment. So, we're going to attack, I guess. Because we gain 5 back and draw a card. So, and then if we're not dead, I think we win with this because we play this. This is, I could have held back, but I mean, we're at 16. I don't think he could do 16 points of damage with what he has in play. Yep. So he's going to hold it back now. I don't know if that really matters because Dream Trawler is going to get too big. Sure. Doomscard. All right. So let's play this. I guess he held it back because of the dragon. All right. So white we have. Blue we have. So we need another red. We can also get another blue because we have red here also. Maybe I'll just grab another. That's fine. All right. So I could force him to tap this down. I think I will. Because it also gets... Yeah, let's force it to tap down. Target player gains 5 life. Deals 5 damage. Force him to tap it down so it gets indestructibility. Yep. Resolves. You got it. Yep. It's fine. We just wanted it to tap it down. And then we also get massive triggers, so that way we could do a lot more damage. A lot more damage. Let's attack you for 11. Take 11. Ooh, okay. That's fine. You got, okay. You're going to go down to 3. I'm at 28. I'm pretty sure you lost. Discard. I don't think we need another Doomscar. I mean, I guess we don't even need the lands either, so we'll just discard the land. He's at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 access to 8 mana. Oh, yeah. It tells you down here. Sure. So you can gain back 1, 2, 3 currently. That doesn't do anything because I could protect it. That unfortunately does nothing. That doesn't do anything either. Sure. You got it. Discard a card. We'll discard the Doomscar. We do not need the Doomscar. So he can gain back 3 life. So he's at a pseudo 6 here. Pseudo 6. Pseudo 6. Alright, draw. Okay, we just won the game. So we just won the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. Alright, so put this on. Guess red. Let's cast G-Span. Put a counter on it. And then we'll go ahead and take the Predator. I guess we'll put it on this. You can sack your creatures, sure. It doesn't matter. You have nothing in the air. Sure. Guess you just want to do stuff. Okay. Okay, opponent. Alright, one will go uno más. Uno más. Uno más. What is this? Gnord? Gnord. Gnord. Opponent goes first. We have an Omen. We have an Omen. We'll keep. It'd have been nice if we went first, but red. Oh, and they didn't get to play out. They didn't have a 1-drop. Even better for me. Even better. Oh, it's Izzet. Oh, it's that deck. The one that can, I see. Okay. The deck that just, put this one. It's the deck that, so that's dual strike, I think, right? No, it could be Izzet Snow. What am I saying? This could be Izzet Snow. Oh, he missed his land drop. This could be Izzet Snow. Never mind. Yeah, I don't need those. I have another Omen in my hand, so I don't. Like, I have another Omen. Well, I don't need those. All right. All right. Negate, I will keep. That one I shall keep indeed. Behold the multiverse. Sure. Sure, buddy old pal. Buddy old. Do this again. Let's do this again. Glass Casket. Could take the Bone Crusher, right? Nah, we're good. We're good. If you cast Bone Crusher, we'll have ECD to deal with it, so we don't need to do that. I think I need possibly 2 mana up here just to be safe. I'll play Fable Passage. Might need the Omen and the Negate at the ready, that's why. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Oh, no, thank you. No, my friend. Not today, my friend. Not today. Let's grab red. I might keep the Omen. There's no reason to do it yet. Ooh, I wish I would have done the Omen now. Oh, sick at it, man. All right, well, we lost, you know, an extra 2 points, 4 points of damage, I guess. Actually, 2 points, because we're still going to do the 2 damage to him, but we lost an extra 2 points of damage. Guess I'll keep them both, because Prismari can make me discard some of these cards. Don't want the Omen. And then the Yorion, obviously, I could use it to start blinking these cards back. So we'll keep. We shall see what happens. Oh, I'm sorry, opponent. I am sorry. Attack. Let's attack. Alright, so I'm gonna tax his mana here with this, because even if he counters it, I don't care. Then I have Yorion to blink the ECD to keep taxing him. There's nothing in the graveyard. That's not the point. The point is to tax his mana. Since he's been missing lands, I'm just looking to tax his mana. Because next turn, this way, next turn, it's going to cost him 5 mana or 4 mana to counter something. And then I'm just going to use Yorion, blink omens and the omens, and then, you know, so we're just going to tax his mana. Yep. And if he counters this, that's fine. Then ECD pops off because it goes to the graveyard and brings it back. So, yep. Tax your mana. Play Fabled Passage. Just go to combat. Attack. Take 4. Let's go ahead and just crack this because omens are going to probably do the trigger effects. We need... I guess it doesn't really matter. We have everything we need. All right, so let's hold full control here. So that way, if this does resolve, I can go ahead and flash this in as well. So like if he counters this, that's fine. Then ECD will bring it back because it's in the graveyard. See? Mystical Dispute. You got it. It don't matter to me because it comes back. It's in the graveyard. That's why we played the ECD there. Because it didn't matter. So we're going to ping him for 2 since the other Yorion's coming back. And we're going to keep the current Yorion. So 1/1. We're going to keep this one. Blank, blank, blank. That way I can attack him. And then if this attack goes through, he goes down to 6. And then the Omen hits him down to 4. And then the command could bring him down to 2. We have 2 divide by zeros in our hand. We could counter anything he plays here. So we should win the game here. I mean, he misses land drops, but playing the ECD there was a reason to play the ECD there, you know? So do 2 damage here. Like, he didn't realize it either, that if he doesn't counter the ECD, it's just going to come back and hit him later anyways. But, you know, it's not something... I already have a land. I'll take Spellbinder so I can see his hand. It's not something that, you know, it's like an obvious play, but it's something if you just... Yeah, okay, that's game. Good games. All right, let's go play some Jeskai Yorion best of 1. Jeskai Yoris. GB Camino, huh? Alright, we get to go first. We have removal, gold span. We'll keep. So turn 1, we get to play the tri-land. Turn 2, if he plays anything, we get Casket. And then we have a turn 3, either Skyclave or Prismarty command, or even grab Yorion. So it's red. Okay, so he's going to have to just keep using all our removal spells. Got to keep removing everything. I think I'm going to put this on red because of gold span. So let's go ahead and just casket this, get it out of here. And then I could put this one on white for Skyclave, or I could just use command. We'll see what happens. Depends on what he does. Robber the Rich. Yep, figured as much. Figured as much. Ooh. Narset. Alright, so since we drew Narset, I'm going to do the command here instead. So... I feel like I should still put this on white, though, because of Skyclave. So we're going to pass turn. Obviously, I would love to keep this in my hand for the Embercleave, but... Alright, pass to attackers. So let's do 2 damage. Create a treasure token. So 2 damage, create a treasure token. Prevent him from attacking. Okay, let's see. So I could play Narset. I could play Goldspan actually too. So if I put this on blue, let's just cast the Goldspan, because I don't think you kill Goldspan Dragon. And then next turn we could throw Narset out, and we could technically protect it with Goldspan if we decide to do that. But on top of this, the treasure we lost, we gained back from Goldspan. We could drop 1, 2, 3, so we have 4. And then Goldspan's 5, 6. We attack. Oh, he has double Frostbite. Oh, darn. Well, I guess better Why did he do that is the question. Why did he let me go to a combat is the other question. That's kind of odd. So we have 7 mana, huh? So we could do Skyclave into Narset. And we're still at 16, so that's good. All right, so let's use the gain life. By Skyclave, take that. And then use Narset to gain life and go upstairs. You use 2 Frostbites. What are the odds he would have another one? Alright, let's do this. Let's add white. I could also just... No, foretelling it won't do good because I sacked these anyways. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. I guess the bad part would be if he has... a Bone Crusher, I guess. Because then he gets a... I mean, I guess he gets to create only a 1/1. That's fine. Let's play the land. We could use Narset to start drawing cards. I need the mana for Yorion and stuff like that, so... We only got 1 card in our hand. That's fine. Uno cardo. Alright, he played Frostbite and then conceded. Nice, okay. Alright, Jeskai Yoris! Jeskai Yoris. Let's see how we run up with this deck. So far, it's not bad. So far, it's not bad. Fire, water, wind. Fire, water, wind. I get to go first. Okay, I could go grab white with this. Then I have a turn 2 Omen into a turn 3 command. Into a possible turn 4 Goldspan Dragon. Okay, so he's white, so that's good. Because we have removal spells against the white deck right now. Let's go grab white. White Darino. Divide by 0. I'm just going to kill this now because there's no reason to leave it alive anyways. It's what he's going to use to gain life and start trying to create 4/4 angels. There's no point to keeping it there for any longer. I think I'm going to do damage to it and create a treasure. Just keep them off creatures. The treasure also gives me the ability to play Narset next turn. And if I draw a land, I'm able to play Narset into an Omen, which would be really good. Or if I draw, actually if I draw an untapped land, I could technically play Goldspan. What am I saying? Okay, there's Goldspan. What does this do? Can't be blocked by creatures power 3. So is he a Winota deck maybe? Interesting. I guess if he has red Winota, that would suck. Okay, no Winota. Ale Seed. Sure. Ale Seed. Alright. Okay. Let's run it up. Run it up some more Jeskai Yoris. Run it back. Run it back. We're doing pretty darn good with this. I included 1 match in there in the video from my 7-0 standard rank, whatever that's called, standard event. I think it's called the best of 1. So I included 1 because it was Rakdos. And okay, this is our worst matchup. I'm assuming it's just Sultai Yorion. So let's see if we could win this. But this is clearly our worst matchup. Because we don't have any interaction against his ultimatum. So we'll play the Glass Pool Mimic. Or Glass Pool, yeah, Glass Pool Mimic. And then we'll have access to... Let's see... I guess I'll shock myself here. Just so I can hold up Negate. Because I don't know if I want this on blue or white yet. Most likely I'm going to put it on blue because I have another white here, but it doesn't hurt to. Yeah, well, just get counted. Do I care? Because I could technically just Skyclave it. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. So, yeah, we gotta do this again. Yeah, alright, let's just do it. Let's just, and then Skyclave this Nightmare here. keep the negate in my hand for the time being. He can kill it, get a 3/3, but then I can use Omen and I can use Casket against it. So, and there's the Gring for Ultimatum mana. So definitely Ultimatum. With you. Okay. So put this on blue. Let's just attack. We'll try to see if we get enough damage. It's gonna kill it, I guess. That's fine. You got it. Now we could just cascade it anyways. And then hold up negate as well. Take that. You're up. It's like that we only played. There's only one main deck negate in here, and we drew it, but in this matchup, you definitely need a lot more counter spells than that. So if he plays Binding the Gods here, I don't care. He's gonna kill Casket by all means. Yep, that's fine. You could kill Casket. I mean, it helps him ramp, but I'm not negating that. So let's put this on. Actually, let's just play this. Grab Yorion. And then we could grab like red with that if we need it. Could have also just played the Omen and put some pressure on, since we have 2 Yorions in my hand, actually. If he has Valky, that would kind of Lucranos. That's actually pretty bad too. Well, not bad, but kind of sucks, if I should say so. He has 3 cards, correction, 2 cards in his hand. All right, let's go thin the deck out. All right, let's go grab red, because we have blue and white. Even though we have no red cards in our hand, it doesn't. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. All right. You're up, opponent. So we actually, I wasn't saying, I forgot, we technically have a pseudo counter with Divide by 0. We have 2 of them in the deck. So let's go ahead and play the Oman. He'll probably just fight it, which is fine. It's not the purpose of what I'm trying to do. You can fight them both and hit me for 4. Then you use up all your mana, which is, you know. And if I could draw 1, 2, 3, so I have 6 mana. If I could draw an untapped land, then I could cast Yorion and blink the Omen, and then have a 4/5 in play. You got it. Could also just return this back to his hand now, but then he could recast it. That's fine. Let him fight 1, and then I'll return the next one. So he's going to fight again. And then we'll go ahead and try to return it. And then let's see, what am I grabbing? Do I want mana here? Scry, exile target online permanent. I could do this to discard a lot of my cards in my hand. Oh, that's tough. I either want the land ability or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, or discard my hand to draw cards. Huh. I wonder if I do this and discard 2 Yorions. All right, I'm just gonna go for the land ability. No, we drew a land off the top. We drew a Landarino. Let's see, red. Just grab blue, I guess. Play Yorion. Blink the Omen. That's kind of lame, if you ask me. Attack. Comes back in. Create some dudes. So he has 4, so you can fight Yorion. You can cast and fight Yorion. It brings it down to 2. It doesn't really matter because we have 2 of them in my hand. Alright, we'll counter that, I guess. Alright. I don't know if it's smart, but we'll counter it. Because now he can easily just drop Ultimatum. Hopefully, I mean, there's only 2 unknowns in his hand, you know what I mean? Hopefully he doesn't have it. If I could get more permanents in play, would be nice. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. That's a beautiful card. So what do we have? We have odd. So if he extinction events odd here, right? We hit him, which is fine. I don't think I care for Extinction Event. If I make this cost 6 mana, 1, 2, 3. So yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Cost 6, 6, 4. He can fight. Extinction Event. Alright, what do Extinction Event? Go grab a land. I'm gonna grab red here, so that way if I draw the what's it called, then I can do it. Play that, hit you for 7. Alright, we hit him for 7. If he plays Shadow's Verdict, it doesn't. Oh, actually it removes those, but then I get to hit him for 4. Hopefully he doesn't. Oh, okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So you can only do Pelucanos here and fight 1 card. If I had another land, okay, Shadow's Verdict. I was like, if I had another land, it would have been awesome, but yep, because then I would have been able to blink. Ooh, nice, that's a good one. I'll take that one. Prismari Command. Do I care for that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 6 mana. Prismari Command. I mean, it could get me in for 2 damage in case that might be lethal. It lets me loot through my hand. I guess that's technically fine. Sure. Attack for 4. And let's cast Yorion. Yep. We're going to keep this one and then blink these 3. And then it comes back. We get to get more triggers, do some more blinking. Divide by 0 and Prismari Command. I'll take them both. Let's blink these 2. So he's going to have to fight Yorion here, or either Extinction on Odd, one of the 2. And I don't think he can attack. Divide by 0 is a good draw, because then it stops a Ultimatum top deck. You can add Yorion to his hand. He has, what, 10 lands? You can add Yorion, cast Yorion, but he can't use it and fight. He's going to fight here. Okay. That means I can kill it with Prismari Command. That's interesting. That's a little odd. And he can't Extinction, obviously, because it costs 6 mana. Can't cast Yorion because he only has 4. Huh. Okay, well, I'm attacking with all 4 tokens, because that's going to hit him for 3 damage. So let's see what he does. Don't need the land. I'll take the command, because like I said, it might be the 2 damage I might need, and that's what it will be. You know what I mean? Just in case. Speaking of, is that just game? So we have access to 9 mana. So 3, 4, 5. I think that's just game, because we also could generate a land. That should be game. Because this is 5, right? And it generates me a land. We have 9 total in play. So we create a land. So that would make it 10. We could cast Yorion. So he's going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blink this. It's dead. You could fight one of the other tokens, I guess. It doesn't matter. It's still lethal. You got it. Okay. So we got to do this one first. Make sure I tap right, I guess, right? Blue. 2 damage, create a token. So 2 damage, create a token. 1, 2. Target you. Good game. Blink, blink, blink. Omens! I mean, we had divide by 0 too, just in case, but that's lethal. There it is. Boom! Some Sultais. Standard ranked. Standard ranked. You can bluff having a spell to cast by entering full control or clicking a phase on a phase bar to... Okay. All right. Oh, you. Oh, you. Or oh, you or oh, you. I go first. No companion. We have 4 lands. Removal will keep. 4 lands with a removal slash cycle. And we have 4 lands, so we can play Narset and Showdown on the Skalds. So what you want to do, if you want to do Narset first, so that way you can use the plus effect to generate mana, and you can do Showdown. Fervent Champion. Fervent Champion. Well, okay, we're playing against red. Got drew another land. I don't care if I get hit for 1. You got it. I'll kill whatever you cast is the thing. Alright, let's just kill the champion then now. I'm gonna bottom this one because we take damage from that one. Yorties. Yorties. Ooh, nice draw. Nice draw. So we have double red. Let's put this on white. We got Omen of the Forge is a very good draw. Annex. I guess let's just kill this now before he could generate a token from it. He hits us for 1. That's fine. I wish now I would have had the Fire Prophecy for that, but you know. All right, so I can minus it, kill this, draw a card, and kill it. And then it doesn't technically die, but he could frostbite it. But then I guess that's technically fine, right? So if we put this on blue, cast Narset. I can go ahead and minus, because I don't want to let him have creatures in play. Oof. Man. I don't want to discard Yorion, though. I don't want to discard Narset either, because that's like life gain there. Omen of Forge doesn't kill it. I want to kill it. Like, I want to kill it. But I don't want to discard any of the cards is the problem here. Guess I have to give up Yorion? No, that feels bad. Alright, I'm going to take the risk and discard Narset. See if he can kill it. If he can kill it, that sucks. He probably has Torbrand. Okay, it's another Annex. That doesn't kill it. He has to frostbite this. Otherwise, I start gaining life. Okay. So, So we can use this to look at his hand. And then I can use this and use Omen in the Forge to kill this. I could also cast Showdown on Skalds. I feel like I need to look at his hand. Let's see what he has. Yep, definitely taking the Embercleave. Yep. Alright. Let's add the red, I guess. Then we'll just go ahead and kill this token. Kill the token. So if he attacks me, I'm blocking. Yep, we're definitely blocking. We don't care. We're blocking. All right, so now let's add white. Let's go. All right. Game. All right, let's keep playing. Let's keep playing. Currently we're up in the top tier mythic levels, but let's see what happens. We shall see what happens. Ryan is cool. Ryan is cool. Why does that sound very familiar? All right. He's not showing a companion. We have 2 removals. The negate is obviously useless here because we don't have blue mana anyways, but he's not showing a companion, so I don't know if negate will be helpful against him. It's a red deck, okay. So our omens and caskets, if we would have been on the play, this hand would have been much better, but it is what it is. I guess we could just go grab blue with this then. Since we don't have a turn 1 play anyways, grab blue with it. And let's go from there. Grab blue, put this on red, play Omen. Ooh, that's going to be ugly. We're going to be taking a lot of damage here. Okay, we're taking 4 here. Yikes. Yeah, so this is where it mattered if we're on the play versus the draw, because we would have taken technically 2 damage here. Because we would have been able to kill it before he would have pumped these guys up. So play versus draw is a big thing for sure. Okay, another casket's not bad. Another casket's not bad at all. I need to get to 4 mana before I can do some of these multiple play turns, but it's not bad. That's going to be hard to kill. All right, let's just kill one of these now. So we only take 1. And then we'll casket the Annex. So we're taking 1. We're going to casket the Annex. And then next turn, the following turn. All right. Ooh, that kind of sucks that I can't put this land in play. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. I wanted to put this in play, but guess we can't. Yes, we can't. So I'm debating on, I guess depends on what he does here. What the heck is this? Whenever Spirit attacks, you may pay 1 and discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Whenever you discard 1 or more non-land cards, you may exile 1 of them from your graveyard. If you do, you may cast it this turn. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, Narset's a good draw. Narset is a good draw. I could technically use Narset as a pseudo removal spell. Because I could use her minus effect, draw a card, and then ditch negate to remove, say, get rid of this. And then it's technically a pseudo removal, and then force him to attack my Narset. Is it worth it, though, is the question. Or is it better just to play Casket and play that? All right, let's just force the Narset play. So he has either Frostbite here or I'm thinking Rimrock, but one of the two. I think it's Frostbite, right? Because he can respond. I mean, if Rimrock, you can respond. Yeah, Frostbite. Okay, that's fine. So discard this, do damage here. I wanted to use Narset as a life gain mechanic, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay. If I can draw an untapped land, that'd be awesome. No. I needed untapped land so I could grab Yorion and play Casket. Guess let's scry first. Don't need a... Oh, come on. Really? Really? There's the one that we wanted. Let's grab this. Does more damage. That's the card we wanted. Because then we could have grabbed that and then blinked all this other stuff. Ugh. There's Annex. Need another removal for Annex. Dream Trawler. Ugh. Oh, we almost had the ability to cast that. We almost had the ability to cast that. No, we can't cast any of this stuff. I think we're just gonna die probably to him. We might just be dead. At least we get to play my whole hand out, but we might just be dead. He can't cleave, so that's good. It says return value 1 or less. Okay. He has Rimrock in his hand. Yep. Yep. Down to 5. Yep. All right. So play Fable Passage. Am I dead? Am I just dead? Am I just dead? Am I just dead? So I play Skyclave. Let's crack this. I want to play Dream Trawler, but see, what do we have? White, white, white. So we need a red mana just in case. We have blues and reds. So if I do this, take the Annex. I could do 1, 2, so we have 3, 6, 7 mana. If I divide by 0, I have to divide by 0 now, otherwise I lose it. But then I could chump block here, then he gets to force him to attack. I guess return this back to your hand. I could create a bunch of dudes. 1, 2, 1, 2. I want the life gain. I wanted the science, like a life gain, but he's gonna attack. I have to chump block because then I just died to a Bone Crusher. Then he gets to get a, yep. So I have to block here. I had to yeah, you get to use your Rimrock here. I had to take his creature off, otherwise we're just gonna die anyways, so yep. So now he's gonna get a 3/3, a 1/1, and a 2/2. So now he's gonna be able to play Embercleave, unfortunately. So let's see. We got 7, we have access to 8 mana. 8 mana, huh? 8 mana. What can we do with 8 mana? I can grab Yorion, blink the Omen, and kill the Fervent Champion. And then he can't use Embercleave. Is that worth it? Blink, kill the Fervent Champion. Why? I mean, kill the Rimrock actually. And he only has these he can attack with. I know he has an Embercleave in his hand. He has to have an Embercleave in his hand. So if we grab this, guess we have to blink. Submit. Kill this. Ugh, this is tough. We might be dead to a land. Double Frostbite is just about dead too. Okay, I mean, what the heck is going on here? Okay. Okay. You have 8 mana, huh? It's cost 6. 8 mana. Oh, why can't you gain life? All right. Why can't you gain life? You're up, opponent. You're up. Swing out. Pass to blockers. All right, so if he Embercleaves the champion, it becomes 2/2. It doesn't die. So we can block here, block here. He puts it on this. He'll take 2, 3. All right. We gain 3 life. We go up to 7 here. We can protect from... Yep, there's Embercleave. We're not dead. Sure. Should still not be dead, right? Because first strike he does 2 damage, and then we lifelink 3 here. So yeah, we shouldn't be dead. Now, yeah. Now we can ECD the Embercleave and start gaining life. So ECD the cleave. Get rid of that. I'm gonna cycle this so that way my drawler gets bigger. And then we're gonna cycle, or scry actually. I have one in my hand, I don't need another one. Go to combat, attack with this and gain 6. I think we're safe now. What a comeback. What a comeback. Yeah, I had to just keeping him off Embercleave. I knew he had Embercleave. I just had to keep him off it. Knew it. I just knew it. Hey YouTube, so we're back. We just played the deck. As you saw, we just hit rank 216 with this deck. 15-5, 75% win rate. It's pretty solid for the deck. But I did a little bit of changes from the beginning of the video till now. From after playing some of those matches, I realized I needed a little more something here and there. Some cards weren't working at all. Other cards were working really well. And I also figured there was times, I mean, most of the time it doesn't happen, but there was times where it made your hand go to 0 cards, and so that's where Ox of Agnes comes into play. So that's one of the changes. Alrund's Epiphany, it was okay. I mean, I rarely use this, so I cut one of those. Like I said, it was okay, but it wasn't great, you know. So I'm gonna leave it at 1, test it out some more maybe with that. But I think 2 it just didn't work. I don't know, maybe it was just me. So you could, if you check the beginning of the video, that's the deck I was using for the whole video. I was using that deck. But then after playing the deck for all those videos, I decided to change it. And one of them was, like I said, Alrund's Epiphany. So if you wanted the original deck, go back to the intro and you'll have the original deck. But I'm going to post the final version, the one that I think is better in my opinion, but it could also just be worse. So, but if you want the original version, check the beginning of the video. If you want this version, here you go. And it'll be also the portable list will be this version. So check the description if you want this version. Otherwise, you'll have to go back to the beginning of the video. And I mean, you could export or import the deck and then rechange those couple of cards. So the cards that we changed is we took one Alrund's Epiphany out. We added 2 Ox of Agnes. What else? We added another Negate. I added another Fire Prophecy, and that's it from the main deck. And I took a ECD out because ECD was always dead for me. I was playing against a lot of red, against white, stuff like that, and this didn't do anything. But I'm keeping 1 in because there are those matches like you saw against the Izzet deck where you could play this and then just get something back, otherwise they're going to counter it, taxes their mana. So I kept 1 in for that reason. And that's the main changes from the video and now. And the sideboard, the one card that I took out was the lesson that scries 2 draw a card. I never needed that, never wanted to bring it out of my sideboard. It was just a useless spot that did nothing. So I'm just like, no, we're not going to keep that anymore. This card was pretty good. I grabbed this a lot. This is just in case, you know, because it exiles target non-land permanent. So just in case, this card's good because it feeds your graveyard 4 Ox, which is another reason why I added Ox to the main deck. But it feeds the graveyard for Ox, creates you 3/2, gets rid of cards out of your hand, so you could go and grab other cards. So that's good. I keep that. This I brought out of my sideboard quite a bit because it could go grab you a land, gain your life. And then this is against like the Sultai deck. So like if you playing against the Ultimatum deck, you would grab this. So you counter Ultimatum, right? Emergent Ultimatum would divide by 0. Then you grab this and then you play this and call out Emergent Ultimatum so they can't play it on you the following turn. So it gives you another turn to try to win the game or growl another counter spell, divide by 0, whatever the case. So that's there mainly against that. But you could call any other card also, but I mainly have it there for that. The new card is this one, which is exiles target non-land permanent, and then they get to create a 3/2. This looked like there was a couple of games where I was looking for something to remove like an artifact or an enchantment, and I didn't have, I mean, I could have gotten this, but it's 5 mana versus 3 mana, and them creating a 3/2 doesn't matter because look, we have Omen the Forges, Fire Prophecies, Caskets, Prismari command. We have so many ways to kill the 3/2 that it didn't matter. So I added one of these to the sideboard. So the only difference in the change in the sideboard is I added this, and the only changes in the main deck was I removed one Alrund's Epiphany, added 2 Oxes, added one more Negate, added another Fire Prophecy, and removed 1 ECD. So that's the changes from the beginning of the video and now. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Like I said, destroy that thumbs up button, destroy that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think of the deck. Check the description of the video. It'll have this version on it. You can port it both to PC and mobile. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next video.